London's 2015 draft budget is officially on the table, and it comes in two parts. The recommended operating budget with a 2.9% tax increase. Part 2 would be additional investments for consideration. Those items total to another 1% increase, which includes upgrades to our street lights to stabilize transit for low-income Londoners.
The starting point here is 2.9. That number could go incrementally higher by adding any number of opportunities to the list.
That 2.9% target will cost taxpayers $72. This draft budget has the London Police Service once again in the spotlight. They are requesting a 0.7% budget increase, totaling to over $93 million, which doesn't include the possibility of a wage hike for officers when their contract expires later this month.
Well, more than likely it will go up. We don't know exactly what that's going to be. That's going to be left to the police to decide. Don't forget that we had a union here that decided that they would go for 0, 0, 1, and 1, and the police may take the same direction. Who knows?
The submission of the 2015 police draft budget included freezing the police salaries. That idea wasn't ran past the London Police Association before going public.
If we're talking about a salary freeze, we're not suggesting that is off the table, but certainly if we're going to entertain that sort of notion in a collective agreement process, there has to be some consideration for the other parts of a collective agreement, such as work-life balance issues.
Right now, it's anyone's guess to what will happen with the police salaries when negotiations get underway. But when you look around to other places like Aylmer and Sarnia, they've seen an approximate 3% increase to police salaries.
If we took a 0% salary increase in 2015, then a first-class constable in London would be getting paid less than the first-class constable in these other areas. And not to suggest that we can't do that, but we certainly have to have some meaningful dialogue on what other sort of arrangements we can make in the construct of collective bargaining to make that palatable to the members.
It's too early to determine an approximate number for the increase, if any, for the police salaries. The city will now start to engage the public on the 2015 draft budget, and while that's happening, the police will begin the process of drawing up their new contract. And the last time they did that, they saw their wages go up by over 10% over a 4-year period. For Inside London, I'm Robert Springett.